Hi everyone, Steve here at MidLifeADV1972, and I'm making this video from my new property. I have shown you videos of this before I owned it, but signed the papers and it came true on May 1st. It's May 3rd today, so a couple days ago. I signed the papers and I now own 30 acres, mostly wood and forest, some swamp, and a garage slash living space that I'll be renovating and turning into my home. I don't know if you can see behind me here. I know the last time we were here there was a lot more water, or not water, so much snow. I did a video, I think, called The Quest for Hot Water, where I first looked at this property and tried to figure out how he supplied water to the shower. I've figured that all out, but we're going to do pretty much a complete gut and move everything that he has here. And we'll touch on that going forward. I'll just give you a little tour here, but moving forward from that, we will probably do many more videos. This will just be a quick little one here. This is the garage space. Previous owner cleaned out most of his stuff. There's my new bed there. It's not going to stay there. That's actually probably going to have a couch there going forward, and a TV up on the wall there. Here's the water tank where my water for showering and washing dishes will come from. I'm going to move it up in the corner, and I will eventually hook it in to the eaves trough so I can recapture rainwater. Wood stove, probably won't be using that one. I'll be getting something else, putting it over there in the corner and running a good chimney up through the ceiling. This is the kitchen right here, and it'll remain the kitchen, but it's going to get fixed up and changed, and some plumbing changes and stuff like that. When I was first here and showed you this was actually a bedroom slash place to shit, shower, but we're not going to keep it that way. We're probably going to move this shower here. We're going to move it to the other side of this wall. We're going to move this vanity to the other side of the wall, and we'll move the composting toilet to the other side of the wall, and we're just going to make this a bedroom. We'll put the bed here. We'll fix it up in here, mud and tape, make it look good. Like I said, this will remain the kitchen, and the bathroom will be right here. I'll put up two walls, probably run it from about right here over like this, just to the other side of that window. Like I said, I'll move that up there, probably move the shower right next to it. We'll put some on-demand hot water. We'll run that off of propane. That'll all happen within the next couple weeks as I get this ready and move out of my apartment. I don't know if that's the well there. It's a dug well, but we'll be cutting off that great big culvert. We'll put a top on it, and we'll use that water. We won't be drinking it, but what we will be using it for is watering the garden and eventually filling the water tank so I don't have to haul water. There's a sea can for storage shed, and a mess that we got to clean up. It's pretty low in here. I got to burn all that. And then I got a guy coming with some fill and some gravel next week. It was pretty wet in here, and the previous owner had a bunch of stuff back here, and he rutted everything up with the skid steer when he was taking his stuff out. We're going to clean all the brush out of here and bring in some fill and start filling in there. There's a bunch of old timbers around, and I want to be able to get the tractor back here, and I also want to be able to walk here, so I'm making somewhat of a, I guess, kind of like a corduroy road. Moved all this in here. It was really muddy in here, but now I can drive the tractor over here. And this week when the guy comes with the fill, I'll actually fill over all this But this will give it some kind of a base so it doesn't completely sink away or kind of help it. But I wanted to be able to walk over here easily, and I also wanted to be able to drive the tractor over here, not only to get some firewood, but clear trails and stuff like that. Like I said, this is all wooded, just shy of 30 acres, and this is my home. Well, that's my update for today. I'm going to do a lot more videos, probably some this week. I'm going to come here after work, and then next week for sure. Next weekend I'll be heavy back at it. I'll have a little bit of better plan on what I'm doing with the bathroom, so I can pick up some supplies and stuff like that, and get the fill spread, get the landscaping out here a little bit more usable and nicer. And but I'll be keeping you updated. Forgot my headband with my GoPro mount on it, otherwise I'd have it on there and we'd be walking around like that. But I will definitely be getting a mount for the tractor. Hoping to get some kind of a little skidder system going for firewood, and gonna be living the simple life. With all that, I'm gonna cut this a little short for you. Well, not short, but I'm gonna cut off and keep at it. Maybe we'll have another little video of what I'm doing. I just want to remind everybody, you're never too old to do cool shit. Peace.